Have another round for Brewsday Tuesday. Here is Huck and Big Nate.
He's Huck.
Whoa,
I'm Big Nate.
Got a gusher.
He shook it too much.
See, I'm telling you, that's part of the reason we had to get rid of the British.
That's why we do it live.
I've got a British beer, and
They shook it on the boat ride over.
they did.
I'm assuming it came over on boat. That's the cheapest way to shoot.
Actually, it's not really a British beer. It's just named that way, but nonetheless.
No, okay. If you're gonna use the Union Jack, by the way, he's got Firestone walks. Is your mouse dead?
No, it's just wet. It's beer. My mouse has seen beer before.
Your mouse is wet.
My mouse is wet. That seems like a euphemism.
It seems dirty, but it's
not. It's legitimately my mouse is wet. Anyway, Firestone Union Jack IPA. It's a foamer.
And
Nate's still getting over the mouse joke.
I don't usually catch those, but
no, that was quick.
I'm proud of that one. I'm proud of that one. So we're gonna soak in the moment.
I'm just over here trying to dry my mouse off, rubbing it down here. I'm drying it off. See, it's actual mouse. Okay.
This I haven't had the beer yet, but this one may in fact get a perfect 5 based solely on the can.
Solely on the can. Well,
now,
the whole concept of Stone Enjoy By. It's like we're gonna make you a fresh IPA, and we want you to drink it by this day. And in the case of most of them, you're going to drink it on the day. Okay, we're a little late here, but nonetheless, I haven't yet to have an enjoy by. I didn't enjoy.
No, as long as you follow the guidelines, I have. You do
Had
have a
one late.
little wiggle room. I can tell you, there's at least a week. At least a week.
Absolutely, a couple weeks, but
still delicious.
So the story of this beer is that I went to another beer store other than our loved sponsor, our devoted sponsor, and I was like, I'm talking to the people about 4th of July beers, and one of them said, well, you should get the Stone Enjoy By, and I'm like, where the heck am I going to get the Stone Enjoy By? I know they don't carry it at the grocery stores, and the distributor was there with this little computer, and he goes, well, I believe Mikey's got a 6-pack over there at the cellar beer store. And guess what I did? I bought that whole 6-pack. We're not going to drink it right here.
Thank you, Cellar Restaurant.
We drank most of it on the 4th. Yeah, so we're a couple days late here, but it's good. Yeah, they did take care of us. So they have the rare beers you can't find elsewhere. And that's where you should go to get them.
And I was talking about the can, and I realized not everyone is watching on video. That's the problem with also doing this on video. Stone Enjoy by 704-21. It's a tangerine and pineapple IPA with 9% ABV, but they really just leaned right into the American flag theme. And a lot of people may not know about this about me, but one of my favorite patterns. My other job here is graphic design. One of my favorite patterns is, in fact, the American flag. I have a giant American flag in my office, so this can, right on brand. Super excited.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about the American flag in America. You know, we have some Olympic athletes representing the United States of America, and they're dissing.
Some aren't.
No, most aren't. But I'm just saying, if you're going to work, if you're going to be paid for by America, first of all, what has the flag itself done to anybody? I mean, the flag is not really racist. It doesn't really do anything. It represents, bring us your poor, you're sick, you're huddled. You know, that's what it represents. It represents we are on purpose, mind you, the most diverse country in the world. If you're sitting here thinking that we're not diverse, go to South America. I did 3 years ago. Go to China. Go to Japan. You know, we are by choice the most diverse. So I think if you want to be mad at certain politicians, all of them, I'm good with that. But the flag didn't do anything to you. Let's just back off on ignoring the flag, and let's all work together to be one America.
No,
I'm done.
I will agree with you. I think the flag is a symbol of
unity. It should be
the unity and the ideal society. I do think they're points where we've kind of gotten misguided and things have been lost along the way, but the flag itself is supposed to be that symbol for hope and freedom and independence.
Right.
It's not the flag. I absolutely agree with you on that one. That being said, I do question anyone choosing to represent the United States in the Olympics. Just in general, as a whole, the Olympic organization is incredibly corrupt. And every time they move into a city and a country, they build up everything and we're going to create all these jobs. We're going to stimulate your economy. And then they just leave destitution in their wake.
Oh, no, there's some really good stuff on the internet about ex-Olympic sites and just how they're almost like, I'm trying to think of the word, environmental and disasters.
Yeah, they do way more
what they
harm
left
than
behind.
good. So like, I honestly, I can't remember the last time I watched the Olympics.
And I mean, there's all the sexual, with the gymnastics, with other organizations. I mean, there's doping and drugs, and I think they should just go back to the Greek version where everybody participates naked, and it would be a lot more entertaining on CBS.
The only thing you need is the Stanley Cup. There's fights, there's blood, there's men on skates doing crazy things with sticks. I'm gonna say it, and I know that's a little sacrilegious given that it is Canada's national sport. But have you actually watched the World Series? I love baseball.
Yeah.
It is a slow game.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you should have curling going on at the same time as a hockey game.
I love curling. I'd be down. During
the hockey game.
Another element.
On the same ice. We could add some more things, figure skating, couples, maybe even like the long ski jump right through the middle. I think we could rewrite the Winter Olympics.
I think you just described WWE on ice.
I didn't even know that existed.
Doesn't. I think you just made it.
All right. Well, fair enough.
All right. Let's talk about stunts for the 4th of July, Independence Day.
Well, there's
Brewers, because of course, we can talk about this beautiful American flag label, but Pabst wasn't going to have that. They were going to do their own thing. Of course, their imagery, iconic, red, white, and blue, and
owned by a Russian fellow, but
America's
he's a California
best in
citizen.
1844, and you don't need to change the formula since then.
Yeah, you only got one blue ribbon. You got one.
Hey, you know what?
How many do you need? I
There's
guess
still a blue ribbon on the mantle.
there you go.
I don't know whose mantle it's on, but
So, what was your fact about the 1776 pack?
yeah, they announced, and as Huck kindly pointed out while we were off air, is you can't actually get it. To me, I like hypotheticals. So if you could actually get it, the 1776 pack, how many, if you're, you're at a party with your friends and there's free beer there, how many do you comfortably take? Because for me, the number is 4. I'm cool with taking 4. You've got a couple cases of beer. I'll have 4 and we'll call that my number.
Well, I just recently financed a wedding, and I was told that we needed 3 to 4 per wedding participant.
So yeah,
but in fact, we only needed 2.
That's because no one wants to
average.
take all the beer because they know it's being paid for.
I'm still drinking it.
But I think 4 is reasonable. So for a 1776 pack, if you're having a party, you need 444 people there.
Okay.
And they have to drink all 4 of their beers. Otherwise, you're going to be sitting on it forever. It's 74 cases. Or if you're buying 6 packs of PBR, I question some of your life decisions because the case is just more mileage. But 296 6-packs.
Well, that's some more information.
Yeah.
Because I'm the guy with the pickup truck who had to go get it. Weighs 1,300 pounds, 1,298.7 to be exact.
I mean, I'm honestly hoping now that we're in a position where we've got concerts back. I really hope at some point in time, because again, like you pointed out, sadly, dashing my hopes and dreams, it's not really real.
It's not available.
But I really hope it becomes real. And I'm at some club show and they've got just a giant 1776 pack. Where do you even store all that beer? If you get that, you guys got to go through all 4 fast because it's not going to stay cold forever.
But what if you're going to the concert, maybe it's like an Allman Brothers cover band and you're like, oh, this is going to be so cool. And you pull in your pickup truck with your 1776 pack and all of a sudden all the hipsters and millennials start coming over to your truck and you're trying to listen to music and they're on their slack lines. They're playing hacky sack. I'm just saying it's going to be an entire distraction if you bring that much PBR into any area. It's just going to attract vermin.
Well, if you charge them $4, they can have
They're
their
not paying $4 a
their
beer.
4 beers.
Oh, you're going to $1 a beer? They'll do that.
$1 a beer.
Yeah,
they'll do that.
That's going to make it
And
worse.
then you break even.
You're just making it worse. They're going to call their friends. Well, they're going to text them because nobody calls anymore.
No,
They're going to text their friends, put it on, I don't know, TikTok. Next thing you know, we're covered up.
best case scenario. Pabst Blue Ribbon catches wind of it, and then you've got free Pabst for life.
Well, if you bought the 76 pack, you practically do already.
It's not going to keep that long, Huck. There has to be some
beer
realism.
from 1984. You can't tell me how long beer drank.
And from what I remember, you and Drez were both sorely disappointed.
We were sorely wondering if we were going to be alive a day later.
I'm honestly shocked there wasn't a paramedic in the Bear parking lot.
Hey, I was an EMT, not then, but I used to be. We survived. Put a tourniquet on our necks.
I do wonder, honestly, how long PBR would keep before it.
Well, those were both
turned into
loggers.
poison.
They were both
Yeah.
loggers. I mean, and they lasted. I'm still waiting for that Billy beer somebody promised me. Somebody was on the internet the other day talking about they had some Billy beers. And I asked for them. I still haven't gotten them.
Well,
Pardon me.
we need to send someone and take care of some kneecaps because there's some science that we need to do.
Yes, there is. So,
You
What-
have the Union Jack. Let's talk about
all
it.
right. So I got the Firestone Walker Union Jack. I don't know if you're familiar with Firestone Walker. They're from a small town in California. One of the original kind of go-to craft breweries, and they're still doing a good job. And I was just going to say, this is a hazy, West Coast IPA, and they do have the red, white, and blue on there. In fairness,
Wrong order.
I don't even know. It's like all cracked up. It's like a shield. They got some lions. It says beer before. Darn, I can't read it. Before
Liquor, never sicker.
beer before
Beer before wine, you're doing fine.
I don't know. That's all BS because it's all the same kind of alcohol, really.
That's-
But
depends
anyway,
on
so
how
this is
much
a
sugar.
darn good beer. So but it's probably not as good as that beer. So we hope. Otherwise, we'll have to reverse the whole thing.
Well, I want to know where they get off being a California brewery, which was never, ever, ever, ever a British territory.
No.
So what is their allegiance there?
I mean, I guess they just like the Union Jack.
You know what? On this Independence Day edition of Brewsday Tuesday, I'm going to call them traitors to the cause. I don't think you're allowed to give them above a 2.
I'm conflicted. All right, fair enough. Well, okay.
You're going
Yeah,
to give it a 2.
I got to answer. No, I got to answer. So I give the can label a 1. But I give the beer in it a 4.5.
You know what? All right.
I'm going on.
I can live with that. We'll round it. It's like a 2.75 or something.
There you
like
go.
that.
You're close enough. I closed my calculator after I did the weight of the PBR.
Yeah, that's a lot of PBR. So Stones enjoyed by, he's Huck's Beer Buzz on Untapped. I'm Big Nate. We keep forgetting. Tangerine and Pineapple IPA. This is the July 4th edition. 9% ABV. There are a lot of things I notice about this. There are some things I don't notice about this.
Okay.
One of them being the pineapple.
Oh, that's good.
I don't know. I love pineapple.
On pizza?
No.
Okay.
You got to draw the line somewhere.
You have to.
But that's a Canadian dish. I don't know if you knew that. They always call it Hawaiian pizza, but it's Canadian. True story. There's no, I can't taste the pineapple. I definitely get the tangerine, not so much the pineapple. 9% ABV. It's not hot. It's not very alcohol forward. You
That's
can't
good.
tell. Like
I mean,
this would,
Stone's been making beer a long
this
time.
would
I would
definitely-
expect that.
if you grabbed a 12 pack of this, you easily pound it and then realize that,
trouble.
hey, yeah, there's a little trouble here. It's very easy to drink. Between the label and the beer, the label gets a 5.
Oh, now we're both going that way.
Nothing less than a 5 on Independence Day. Can't give extra credit here.
We could try.
The beer, I will go 4.5 just because I'm not tasting the pineapple.
There you go. So would you put, the Canadians, I have to get back to this since I did not know that they invented pineapple on pizza. Did they also put pineapple on poutine, the gravy covered French fries, or not?
I don't know.
Kool-Aid,
I don't know.
poutine.
Let's keep in mind that's their national dish.
I know
Like,
it is.
They chose cheese curds, gravy, and fries.
It's all good for about 10 seconds, and then it cools down, and it's like, oh, let's have a big French fries snot fest.
I at that point just have loaded mashed potatoes.
Really, I'm just mashing them up.
You don't
'cause
even
they're
need
going to be
cheese curds.
better.
Just put
They're gonna be
regular
better.
cheese in there.
But you know, the cheese curds have made their way down in Minnesota and Wisconsin. You know, it's like
Well,
it's affecting everyone.
I'm okay with removing a few stars from the flag if they want to go to Canada, but
Yeah, well.
poutine's questionable.
Well, who knows? They're talking about adding some cut. Some people want to take some off. I think we'll
Ooh.
just
We should make some trades.
status quo. Let's just keep what we got.
That's probably the
See if we
easiest.
can just make it through the next few years.
It's only been 60 years since the flag was last updated.
I mean, not to get
So
too
like,
political,
let's go a little longer.
but it looks like the tax on tea is coming back with the tax on everything here coming up. So let's be careful, America.
I thought we were supposed to stop drinking tea. Drink beer.
Unsweet tea. See, I'm not even a good Southerner.
I can't do tea.
Yep, there you
Can't
go.
do
We've
it.
talked about that. All right. Well, what are we going to do next week? We don't know.
We are gonna find
We're gonna
out
drink beer.
next week. That's gonna do it for another round of Brewsday Tuesday. Happy belated Independence Day, ladies and gentlemen.
And hopefully you're at a lake somewhere and not listening to us. But you can catch up on
That's right.
YouTube, and
Facebook,
everywhere.
and, yeah,
The 105.3 The Bear website.
this is true.
And if I can get my website back after the Russian hackers hacked it, I don't know who hacked it, I will start putting them up on there too.
In the name of patriotism, we will unhack your website and make it more beautiful than ever. But for now,
You have to
See
look
you
at
next
other
week, Huck.
places. I will see you next week.
on 105.3 The Bear.